You can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. Call who you need to call, do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers, no partying, no sections, nothing. You put me and mine on the motherfucking flyer, give me everything. And if you can't, don't play with me. I don't know if y'all from here, but don't play with me in this city. It's my motherfucking city. Don't play with me in this city.
Some plant-based.
Plant-based?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She said that helped with her baby. I need that.
Goat reasons you gone t-shirts.
Hey, well, to tell you the teach. Yeah.
First, my kicked me out. Then my I don't know. Whatever they said was happening. Whatever they said supposedly happened. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still believe.
T.I. really went there. He cut King Harris off for good. After years of warning his son to clean up his act, the rap legend finally snapped and disowned him publicly. And just when people thought it couldn't get any worse, a leaked tape dropped and made the whole thing blow up 10 times bigger. The scandal? Out of control. And now King's future is in pieces, even with the fate of his newborn hanging in the balance.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Look. Okay. Hey. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy.
First, my kicked me out. Then my I don't know. Whatever they said was happening. Whatever they said supposedly happened. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still believe in it. So don't that show y'all how stupid?
I'm trying to figure out why. How is the gingerbread house right there?
It's not fair. Liddy.
Hey man, I'm trying to figure out what the am I supposed to rub this shit in?
I think.
Can you go give me a butter knife?
Distinction in the ranks.
Yeah.
Or should we continue manually?
No, anything but this.
Upstairs, my little nose.
Yeah, like she could, like we could have, like you can't sue nobody ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to, you know. Everything in the world say about me is a lie. I don't give a damn. I don't really care too much. That shit didn't affect me. That just made your source. That just made your information that you talk about not credible.
Nobody saw this mess coming, but here we are. King Harris is now at the center of one of the most jaw-dropping internet meltdowns the hip-hop world has seen in a while. The son of T.I. caught in a scandal so chaotic that fans don't even know what to react to first. Just when it seemed like the Harris family had already been through everything, this bombshell flipped everything upside down. So here's what happened. King woke up one day to find a video of him leaked all over the internet. Not just any video, one showing him in a very intimate situation with another man. Yeah, a man. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, you name it, the clip spread like wildfire, and fans completely stunned. But the chaos didn't stop there. Sources are now saying the baby King has been so proudly showing off might not even be his. Yep, the child he called his pride and joy is now at the center of a paternity scandal. Insiders say King is devastated, like breakdown level devastated. Inside the Harris household, pure chaos. T.I. is reportedly furious. Tiny's trying to hold it all together, and King, word is he's gone, completely MIA, avoiding friends, family, and even his closest circle. The betrayal stung, but the truth behind it all, even worse.
I said my hair probably looks terrible.
No, it don't, baby.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Say, Mama, your hair looks terrible.
God, look.
Baby. Yeah, big man.
Taking the broadest.
Now people are asking, who leaked the video? Is this really the end of King's public image? And seriously, Who's the real father of that baby? And let's be honest, this is just the beginning. The hip-hop world is used to drama, but even this took everyone by surprise. King, who's always been bold, loud, and sometimes reckless, now finds himself in the middle of a scandal that's threatening to wipe out everything tied to the Harris name. The family's reputation, once solid in both music and pop culture, is now crumbling fast.
King, look over me.
I thought you said just the baby.
No, it was both of y'all.
What told us to take a
It started small. Some cryptic tweets, a couple of shady screenshots, low-key whispers in dark corners of the internet. Nobody wanted to believe it at first. This was King Harris we're talking about, confident, unbothered, unapologetic. But as the rumors snowballed, it became clear that something serious was brewing. And then, boom, the video surfaced. It was blurry, but it didn't matter. Everyone knew what they saw. King Harris caught on camera in a very personal moment with another man. The internet exploded. Fans dropped comments filled with shock and confusion. And the hip-hop community completely rattled. People wanted answers immediately.
You tell it. You was an orphan. When
I was never an orphan. That was Batman. That's Batman's story. I'm a grandma boy.
Man,
I like to be in the neighborhood.
Yep, I'm glad
with
you
the kids
I'm
outside.
glad you wanted to go over there. Yeah. You made it seem like we were sending you over there.
No.
You cried and cried and cried when you couldn't go over there.
You know what I'm saying?
You always say, King, stay home, stay home. Man, you would hold your breath, turn red in the face.
Look, we done got big house, big yard, nothing to do.
That's when you learn and create your own entertainment.
I was outside. I want to play football, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of one that I was.
But you want to be from the ghetto so bad.
And let me tell you, this was just the beginning. Just when the internet thought things couldn't get messier, new allegations came out, and they completely flipped the story. Word started spreading that the baby king proudly showed off online might not even be his. Suddenly, everyone was talking about secret paternity tests, private conversations, and sneaky motives. Every comment section, podcast, and reaction video was eating up the downfall of the Harris family like it was a Netflix drama.
"24-hour stream complete." Ain't that right? Ain't that right? But got another stream 7 in the morning fishing. Be there.
Inside the Harris home, it was chaos. T.I., always known for being strict and obsessed with image, was reportedly furious. Sources said he locked himself inside his studio and refused to say a single word in public. But behind closed doors, he was steaming. Tiny tried to play both sides, defending her son while still trying to protect the family brand. Their other kids could only sit back and watch everything collapse right in front of them. But the backlash wasn't just coming from fans. Sponsors, business partners, and even friends in the industry began pulling away. King, once seen as the confident next generation star of the Harris legacy, was now a headline magnet, and not in a good way. The internet went full detective mode. People were analyzing the leaked video, the baby rumors, and even King's past tweets. But what really added fuel to the fire? His complete silence. King, who usually couldn't go a day without posting, just vanished. Gone. No stories, no tweets, nothing. And that silence, it made people speculate even more. Was he embarrassed? Was he planning something? Or had the pressure finally crushed him? Then out of nowhere, boom, plot twist. The man in the leaked video came forward. At first, no one knew who he was. But you know how the internet works. It didn't take long before everything was out there. Name, backstory, receipts. And when he finally spoke up, he dropped the bomb. Their relationship wasn't a stunt. It was real, consensual, not a one-time mistake. According to him, it had been going on for months, maybe even longer. Just like that, everything shifted. This wasn't just a scandal anymore, it was a secret life exposed. King, the guy always fronting a tough masculine image, was suddenly being painted as someone hiding his truth. The man even said King's whole persona was fake, just a mask to protect himself from the expectations of his famous family and the world watching him.
It's a lot easier when we're living under one roof. Now we just have to schedule time to have talks like this.
What's up?
I was trying to get to the bottom of things with King, trying to see if he
Huh? Whoa. Where you coming up with the word?
because King got a little friend, and he be in love like he's a lover boy.
You having
No, I'm not. I'm a virgin. It's other things.
that between him and his palm. Let him and his palm have the best time of their life.
Now I ain't talking about no phone.
What is you talking about?
A girl is involved.
A girl is involved.
Yes.
Not being responsible because I could have been one.
You supposed to know better than being out there and engaging in adult activity. Don't let a temporary itch dig you out a permanent ditch.
That's something Tip knows all about. Maybe he should be taking his own advice.
And the reactions totally split. Some fans had his back, saying King had every right to live how he wanted and love who he wanted. Others weren't so kind. They accused him of being fake and called him out for pretending to be someone he wasn't. And then boom, another twist. A blogger dropped a bombshell. King had apparently requested a DNA test months before the video even leaked. If true, it meant King already had been doubting if the baby was his. And those proud new dad Instagram posts, yeah, they suddenly felt a little off. And the whole time, T.I. said nothing, not a single word. And for a guy who always has something to say about politics, rap beefs, society, his silence about his own son was louder than anything he could have tweeted. Some insiders say he had a statement ready, but his PR team shut it down. Others think he was just too angry, or maybe too hurt to speak at all. Things inside the Harris house? A total disaster. Sources said it was like walking on eggshells, tension so thick it could snap any second. T.I. and Tiny were reportedly clashing hard. Tiny was standing by her son, pleading for understanding, while T.I. was furious, claiming King had dragged their whole name through the mud. And Tiny? She wasn't doing great either. Friends said she looked exhausted, barely eating, barely sleeping, and constantly stressing over what all this would do to King's mental health. She feared the damage could break the family beyond repair. Meanwhile, King's friends started speaking out, though most stayed anonymous. They painted a way different picture from what fans thought they knew. The loud, cocky King everyone saw online? That was just a front. Behind the scenes, he was insecure, confused, and struggling under the massive pressure of being T.I.'s son. One insider even said he never really felt like he could be himself, like he had to perform some super masculine image to keep up with the family brand and the rap world's expectations.
First, my kicked me out. Then my I don't know. Whatever they said was happening. Whatever they said supposedly happened. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still believe in it. So don't that show y'all how stupid?
I'm trying to figure out why. How is the gingerbread house right there?
Exploitation. It's not fair.
Liddy.
Hey man, I'm trying to figure out what the am I supposed to rub this shit in?
Then there was the baby's mother. She'd stayed quiet for the most part, but now she was getting dragged into the spotlight. People bombarded her with questions, accusations, and DMs about who the real father was. And in the middle of the madness, she dropped a cryptic post. Truth always finds its way out. That one line sent the internet spiraling. Was she confirming the rumors, denying them? Nobody could tell. But either way, it just made the speculation worse. The media, they ran wild. Talk shows, gossip blogs, and YouTubers were tearing the story apart from every angle. Some people thought it was all a setup, like enemies of the Harris family planned this whole thing. Others said it was karma finally catching up to a family that had built their brand on drama and fake perfection. And through it all, King stayed silent. No posts, no statements, nothing. That silence, it only made things worse. People started assuming the worst. Rumors flew that King was spiraling, totally broken by the betrayal, especially since the leak came from someone close to him. Even his friends said he shut everyone out. They couldn't reach him. Word was he was hiding out somewhere, completely off the grid. Those closest to him weren't just worried about his image anymore, they were scared for his actual safety. Then came the fallout. Brand deals gone. Music collaborations canceled. Guest appearances off the table. One by one, everything he'd built started crumbling. In the entertainment world, your name is your currency, and King's name had become toxic.
We could've, you can't sue nobody ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to, you know. Everything in the world say about me is a lie. I don't give a damn. I don't really care too much. That shit didn't affect me. That just made your source. That just made your information that you talk about not credible.
And just when we all thought it couldn't get worse, it did. New accusations surfaced, and they weren't just messy, they were dark. Suddenly, this wasn't just a scandal, it was beginning to look like someone was deliberately trying to destroy not just King, but the entire Harris family legacy. And the internet? It was loving every second, feeding off the drama like it was their favorite guilty pleasure. Just when we thought it couldn't get any messier, an anonymous social media account popped up out of nowhere, claiming they had the inside scoop on the Harris family's deepest, darkest secrets. This account blew up fast, gaining thousands of followers while dropping cryptic posts hinting that the leaked video was just the start of something way bigger.
I stayed with my mother. Most people don't know that we got different moms. Me and Messiah got the same mom. Messiah's my older brother. We did stay in Riverdale for a while. It turned out to be a good balance, but I wasn't looking at it like that at the time. So you could imagine going from this type of situation, which wasn't like bad. Like I didn't look around and be like, man, we need to, this is crazy. I wasn't like that. Yeah. But it's just like when you see something else totally opposite of that, make you feel weird. Like I'm thinking about, dang, how does my mom feel? Like going on trips and stuff and she's at the house and going over here, we come back with clothes, toys.
King feels a certain type of way of like, okay, y'all think of us pertaining to you and him a certain way because of the TV show.
I think everything King is trying to say is just coming off. He's using the wrong words, I feel like, and I told him.
They claim someone super close to King had been planning this for months. Someone who knew all his dirt, his schedule, his soft spots. And everyone started asking the same thing. Who would go that far to take King down? Was it a bitter ex, a jealous old friend, or someone from his own bloodline? Fans went full detective mode. They rewatched old interviews, dug through his Insta posts, and even pulled clips from the family's reality show, trying to spot red flags and clues about a possible traitor hiding in plain sight. Then boom, here comes the first major bombshell. A former associate of King spoke to a popular blogger and dropped some heavy tea. King had allegedly been juggling multiple secret relationships over the past year, and if those people's identities came out, it could ruin him completely. No, this wasn't some one-time slip-up. According to the source, it was a whole lifestyle. King had been living a double life, putting on his tough, straight rap royalty image for the world while secretly doing something totally different behind the scenes. But here's where it gets really wild. The source said that someone in King's own circle had been collecting receipts for months, recording stuff, saving messages, gathering evidence, all out of spite. Why? Because they were jealous. Straight up bitter that King had everything: the name, the fame, the spotlight. They used to look up to him until they wanted to tear him down. Once that came out, the internet went full FBI. People started connecting dots, calling out former friends, revisiting old drama with fresh eyes. Every unfollow. Suspicious, every weird comment, suddenly a clue. Everyone was a suspect. Then the flames got higher when a rapper who's had a beef with King before jumped on a live stream and let loose. He claimed the whole Harris family had been covering up King's real truth for years. Said T.I. even paid people off to keep it quiet. According to him, that video leak wasn't an accident. That was karma. The live stream disappeared fast, but of course it was too late. Screenshots were everywhere. The idea that T.I. might have helped bury secrets? That sent the scandal into overdrive. Now the big question on everyone's mind, was T.I. just a dad trying to protect his son? Or was he orchestrating a whole image-saving scheme for the Harris legacy? After all the silence, the leaks, and the social media chaos, one thing's clear. Whatever move King Harris makes next will either save his name or take the whole Harris dynasty down with him. For days, King's inner circle kept dropping vague hints. Mysterious posts started circulating, and friends close to him teased that something big was coming. Social media picked it up fast. Everyone started using King's truth, urging him to come forward and finally speak out. People were practically begging him to reclaim his narrative, no matter how raw or painful. And then it happened. King Harris posted a video on all his official accounts, and it wasn't some flashy production. It was just him sitting alone in a dimly lit room looking completely drained, but ready to be heard. No edits, no filter, just King, face to camera, laying everything bare for the world to see. He started with the leaked video, confirmed it was real, that the man in it wasn't a random hookup. They had a real complicated relationship. But what shocked everyone was what came next. King revealed the leak wasn't some random act of betrayal. It was planned, and not by an enemy, by family. He said his own cousin set him up, that he was lured into feeling safe, only to be secretly recorded and exposed by someone he loved and trusted. According to him, that betrayal hurt more than all the hate he got online. He didn't stop there. King said jealousy and greed had poisoned his family from the inside, and when he finally addressed the baby rumors, his honesty hit even harder. He admitted that he had doubts about being the child's father for a while, but fear stopped him from confirming it. He wanted to believe, wanted to protect what little family he thought he had.
Ain't you good like that?
You just the cutest thing out here. You ready for the rodeo? You ready for the rodeo? Yeah. Go kart. All right, here I come.
King talked about how much he loved the baby, how strong their bond was, and now not even knowing if he was the father, it broke him. Even King's harshest critics had to pause, because what he shared next wasn't just scandal, it was pain. Real, raw human pain. He spoke about the crushing pressure of carrying the Harris family name, of pretending to be someone he wasn't just to live up to expectations, of years spent trying to be a man his father wanted him to be, while secretly dealing with a personal battle that no one saw.
My testimony got pressure on it. Did God work? I'm just a vessel, homie. How many times they said it's over?
Tennis type of guy?
Not really, but I play.
And just like that, the internet went silent. But King wasn't finished. He peeled back the layers on what really goes on inside the Harris home. Behind the smiles and public appearances, he described a family full of unspoken grudges, past traumas, and a constant obsession with looking perfect in the spotlight, no matter what it cost behind closed doors. His relationship with T.I., according to King, it's always been tense. He said his dad never really got him, and that growing up he felt like he was constantly being pushed into a version of manhood that just didn't feel right. He opened up about feeling ignored and misunderstood, like no one was really listening.
Why you let somebody play with me like that? Why you let him play with me like that? Why you let him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Man, what is you talking about?
Get off me, like, what the fuck? Man, get off me,
Well, you can't do nothing with me.
King also shared how Tiny, his mom, tried to be supportive, but she was often stuck in the middle, torn between protecting her son and keeping the family's public image intact. She didn't always have the power to stand up to T.I.'s controlling nature. This wasn't a tell-all video, it was King's full-on reckoning. He wasn't begging for sympathy, he was asking to be seen, to be understood. He made it clear he was done living a lie. He admitted his mistakes, owned his truth, and said he was ready to live openly without shame or fear. The internet went wild. Support poured in from everywhere. Hashtags like "We Stand With King" and hashtag "King's Truth" started trending globally. Celebrity influencers, even people from the hip-hop community applauded King for being real, raw, and brave. Tiny finally broke her silence with a tearful Instagram post. She said she was proud of her son, admitted to making a mistake as a parent, but promised to stand by him no matter what. As for T.I., crickets. His socials went dark, and that silence, it spoke volumes.
I don't think Tip realizes that King is really serious about creating music. I mean, we want all our kids to get out there and do what they do. But as a parent, you're torn because you want to make sure they keep their ass in school and get good grades.
I'm getting mad, bro. What you getting mad at?
Because
Cause what?
stop rushing me.
King a little sassy, man.
He's just nervous. King, why are you aggravated?
Because
This is the show business. It ain't that bad.
King's truth didn't just change the way people saw him. It completely shattered the image the Harris family had worked so hard to build. Suddenly, everyone was re-examining their whole narrative, wondering what else had been swept under the rug. The Harris family, once seen as the gold standard of success and unity, now looked like a house built on pressure, secrets, and performance. And just like that, the truth came crashing through the facade. King Harris didn't just break the silence, he broke the internet. But with the family legacy shaken and more secrets lurking, one question remains. Is this the end of the Harris dynasty, or is it just the beginning of a new chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping tea.